recording. All right, so today we're going to talk about the residential listing using Skyslope. Okay, this is topic 16, and okay, welcome everybody. Okay, I'm gonna cover some of the major listing process. Okay, with the Skyslope. I think Sammy did a good job on the web form to cover all the details, the different type of the web form to do with different type of listing, right? Just last last few bootcamp series training, right? With the freehold, condo, and the leasing, right? So today I'm not gonna cover everything, right? That's too much. So I will still choose the condo, okay? Because the condo I think is the most among those three type of things. Some condo could be quite a little bit more than just a simple, okay? So gonna use the same example before is condo with the 8 York Street 612, which is my previous listing. And from there, we're gonna jump from the Realm listing, okay, directly from the Realm to what? To Skyslope, okay? Now, everybody know that when you do the listing, you have to get the seller ID, right? To double check with the title, okay, the name from the registry, land registry, right? If you're using Realm, that would be easier because everything is within the long listing details page. You don't have to jump to the Geowarehouse, okay, guys? If you're using Realm, it saves you a lot of time, right? Some of the condo, if you do the jump, you may not able to find it right away because the link from the search tool to warehouse, Geowarehouse make a loss, right? But so within the same tool, as Realm, you can see the all details, including the year bill. In my last training video about how you can use Realm to do your search, I tell you how to do that. So you can go back to that to see how you're gonna do the search with Realm. You will learn everything from the beginning and from okay, so from basic to a little bit advanced as how you can interact with your clients, that kind of thing. Okay, so I'm not gonna talk about that anymore. In this section, we're gonna talk about how you do the listing and provide enough information for the buyer agent to make offer. That's the rule for trap. Okay, trap asks you to provide enough information in the listing so that your buyer agent can make the offer. Okay, so if buyer agent find out there's not enough information, they can make the offer, then they're gonna complain you. Okay, so make sure that's the very important thing. Condo fee is another one that you have to make note or pay attention to that, because most of the time when you ask the seller to give you the exact amount of the condo fee or maintenance fee, they will have trouble. Okay, so first time they come out a number, they say, and then you ask twice, say, hey, what's the condo fee? They will give you a different amount. Okay, and then you have to ask again. So before you do the actual publish your listing, submit your listing online, you should be very careful. Okay, I did this experience. I asked twice, and the seller said, yeah, no problem. This is the month. And then finally, I posted a listing, and then another agent called me saying, literally from our company, so that's a good thing. Saying, hey, I'm pretty sure your condo fee is wrong. I said, why? Because they asked. Okay. So actually, why this happened? Because for this listing, they have separately purchased a parking space. Okay. So because the parking space not in the original contract, they bought it later on. They also have a title within the same property. So they have one title for property, one title for the parking, another title for the locker. So But the parking fee itself is a condo, right? It's a condo fee also will have the parking management fee. That's like $50 something, $60. So that's from different account, so different bank account to make the payment. So when they check the first account, they didn't realize there's another one, or maybe the same account, different statement. So that they have a trouble to get it together. So once I get that, I call the seller again, saying, "Are you paying different condo fee?" And they say, "Oh yes." So then I have to make the revision on the listing. Okay, so it's good thing that nobody make the offer with the old amount. Then once you sign the offer or the seller sign the offer, the amount is different, then you get in trouble. Okay, you get in disputes, the buyer is not happy, seller is not happy, everybody not happy. Okay, so it's better to get them to prove it or in writing. Okay, to get the seller in writing, say this is the exact amount that you are getting for a condo fee. This at the end you can prove that you have done your due diligence. Okay, so property tax is another one. Okay, do not just get the old or you don't double check. Just get the number from the seller. It may be wrong. Okay, when you ask seller to give you property tax, better to ask them to prove it with the assessment. Assessment record. That's the property assessment, right? That's the notes that they will provide. So just tell them that to give you the image, okay, the photo image for the assessment city assessment record, okay, and then you should be okay. All right. Seller ID, email address, because you need every email address to do signing. Without the email address, you have to do the paper signing. That's no good, right? All right. And the second thing we're going to cover is the 200 and the actual the form itself. So pay attention here. When you're working with the when you do the Skyslope form, when you try to use our brokerage template, you will find it working a realtor 810 is now gone. It is eliminated already. So when you pull out the form, it has nothing inside there. It's a white paper one, okay, empty, okay? So when you check with the OREA homepage, they have this big announcement saying they are doing some process to eliminate some forms and change some forms. So constantly doing that, right? So that's good. And well, they have this insurance and these forms, so they get them busy, right? Otherwise, they don't do any licensing anymore, right? So they have nothing to do now. They get something back. That's what I'm thinking, right? Because the licensing it was like the exam kind of thing was OREA responsibility, and now they give it to the Humber. Anyway, so that's the second thing I want to mention. I want to tell you let you guys see what's the thing on the form. And then the third one is the actual data form, and then why I have to mention 801. Sorry, 801 is not shouldn't be there. Okay, just the 290 and Schedule B and 161. So just 801 shouldn't be there. Anyway, so I'm gonna show you another way to do the 290 because you don't have to do it twice. Once you do 290 in the 291, right? In this case, so this definitely copy from the last slide. I didn't make a change. Okay. Anyway, I will make the change later on. So the fourth things is the from the run add and edit, you can do clone listing. Okay, and then from clone listing, you just make the change for your current listing, for your listing current listing information. Okay, don't just clone everything, and you do validate, and you have to put everything, and then you can preview and generate data form. So once you do that, okay, then you can just do the signing from that data form. Okay. So that's another thing that I would cover today is how you're going to prepare signature for those forms that I just mentioned, okay, except for the 801, right? But you need the 161, okay? And then you need the check signing process envelope and do the signing that back and see the result. You can download the document and so on. Okay. And feature form, I'm not going for the details. I just try to let you guys know that you have to fill out the feature form once you have ID. Okay. And then the feature form 630 as is the ID check. Okay. You need to complete all the forms when you have offer, and then that's the requirement for the feature. And then the last one will be the book bay. You can show the config change. Then you don't have to fill in the new listing checklist, ask the admin person to do that. You can do it yourself. Why not? So why create a burdens to admin, right? So if you can do it yourself, you manage everything together, you're good. You know what I mean? So everybody call you, the agent call you, what's the showing time and does any, you at least you know your listing, right? Offer settings, if somebody register offer, is it you to approve, or is it automatically just register offer? Okay, I'm gonna quickly go over this as well. And then the last thing I may show you guys how to do the add the open house, where to edit. But if we have time, I think we should have time. I just phone ringing all the time. Anyway, so gonna start this. So before I start this, I'm gonna show you guys the O'Lear.com standard form course. This is where it coming from, why you don't see the working review form anymore. Okay, that's the reason, because they are eliminating the working review form. Also, they are eliminating the limited service agreement, because in TRISA, if it's SLP, right, you don't sign any agreement with them. And that's the principle of TRISA. Okay, if you are dealing with the SLP, you don't sign any agreement. Sign agreement, that means client. Okay, it's not SLP anymore. That's a designated representation. Okay, so you only sign agreement with clients. You don't sign any agreement. So it is not any limit or not. Yeah, you can say this client, I just only deal with a limited service agreement. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. So that's why I think that's why they are in the service. Okay. Anyway, so they may have some change later on. So don't care for now. Just leave it like that. Now I'm jumping to the web page. Okay. So the login, they have a new login. I'm not going to talk about new login, okay? Because you guys may have experienced that already. New login is just the simple forward things. You know, you type in your user ID, which is your track membership, and go for all the things, and then you will get it, okay? And then you jump from there. So in this case, first thing we will land on the run page, okay? Run page, and then we choose, as I say, I have this condo 1.1, okay? And now be careful, because this condo, now we have two listings. One is for lease, one is for selling, right? So we gotta choose the selling one. And then if you choose the wrong one, you jump there, it becomes the listing, okay? So from here, you will see the Skyslope form, okay? And all detailed information. As I mentioned before, land registry information is also included, see, from run. So you don't have to jump to Geowarehouse anymore. Everything is here, okay? So if you want to know about the year bill, it's right here, right? Anything else, you can search for here. Okay. So having said that, we're gonna jump from here to the Skyslope form. Okay. So okay, so this case, we are what? We are seller, right? So we just bring seller, and then the client, we're gonna use the the one that I used before for our previous training. And this is the property, and we can do this. And then we can do this is the listing. And today is February 18. Okay, so you can choose your own file name. Doesn't matter. Okay, it's up to you. This way, this thing, and then you'll find only 3 now. Now, this is your own template. You can create your own template. Okay, doesn't really matter. But I would suggest use the Office template if you are new to this business. If you are very familiar with IT, familiar with the forms, the kind of thing, you can create your own template. So this is a condo, okay? Now, if you want to know what's the form included, you can do the preview button, right? And 291, as I mentioned, now we still have this form here, right? Just because I haven't updated yet, right? But that's no good. Anyway, I can show you guys what's the, no, I don't want to say that. Okay, now we have working with realtor, we have 2008, that's right. And I mentioned it before, we don't want to do this form, but I can show you later on, okay? And then we have what? We don't have 161, right? So we're gonna add the 161. 161 is the position for the tenant. Okay, and then another one we're gonna add a Rico info guide. Okay, Rico info guide. This is for commercial. This is for their residential. Okay, I got it. The next. Okay, now you have this form, and then you have this form. Okay, so basically you have all the ones ready, and then you can start doing the work. Okay, now 161 is the disclosure. You will have to put it onto the what? Put it onto the let's keep annoying. You can put it into the listing attachment, okay, for your listing, and then so everybody know that you are the agent, okay? Because I'm doing the simulation as an agent, okay? Now you can sign up this form. So let's do it now. We can look at the form details, right? So maybe this one will be done to the end because it's for the offer, right? So this is for the listing A1 and 200A. Okay, now we're gonna do the filling part. Okay, now first thing you notice, this is something that no good, right? Because this is showing that this form is gone. Okay, so the A10 form working with realtor, as I mentioned, is eliminated from the original forms library. So that's gone anymore. There's no need anymore. So if you want to just do it yourself, you say, oh, I used to do this A01, now A10, and now it's gone. I feel bad about it. Can I still edit? Yeah, fine. If you want to edit, then you go to the agent portal. Okay, just type in A10. You should be able to get this form. Right? Okay, this is the form. Basically, it tells you the same thing as the Rico info guide, right? Basically, it's just so that's why they eliminate it, because you are signing the Rico info guide, acknowledgement kind of thing, right? So why you do it twice? So we should be saving time not doing this, right? So that's why this is not good. Now 200 we still need there, and also the info guide now should be the first one, right? And then that's the all form you need, and then also you need a data form for that, right? So Retail info guide, quickly go through. That's one way you can do it. In my last training, I mentioned that you can go to the Rico website. Okay, just fill in there, and then send the link ask the Rico to send the link and wait for the acknowledgement from your clients, and then you will get the confirmation from the email, okay? But you don't get the form, okay? So I think that both ways should be okay, okay? If you ask the client to get the email signed from the Rico's email, and that's fine, okay? As long as the Rico say okay, I don't think there's any problem, okay? Or you can do it this way, just fill it out here, okay? Rico agent name, brokerage, online, landmark, realty, today is 18, okay? Right, so buy, we are seller, right? And that's it. Okay, because that's the signature. That's the signature. That's the date, and then you need the agent to sign here, seller to sign here. That's it. Okay. Okay. Now the 200. Right now this is the same phone. You basically not really a big change, right? Except for the destination representation, right? So definitely one for just myself, right, as the agent, okay, and then listing my own property, okay, just for the simulation purpose. I have a property name there already. Commencing, as I mentioned before, you don't want to get the same day as the commencing. You want to get the actual day that you post on the MLS. So let's say today I'm going to post on the MLS. So there's going to be commencing day. Okay, remember this. Okay, you don't want something like a backtrack to there. That's no good. Okay, remember the day you want to put it on MLS, that's the day you're going to put here as the commencing day. Okay, so 18, let's do it 9 p.m. Expiring maybe like the end of April, right? It's required at least 60 days, right? To post on MLS, at least 60 days. So we have enough, right? Okay, and then the property is offered for sale at the price of now. Let's say the market is better, right? The seller wanted to get a more price, a better price. We have tried this listing for a couple of times already. We going down from the 900 and then to 850 and then back to 868. So this is hard to meet the consolidate the price. Okay, so that's why we have now with the leasing part as well. From time to time, you may have different sellers. Some seller they like to sell it quick. Some seller they want to just want a best price. They don't mind. They can wait. Okay, so that different seller, different strategy. You can try with the way somebody say you can do a CMA, quick CMA, do a statistic or whatever to show the seller with the price around. That's just one side of the story, guys. Okay, you gotta be look at the other side of the story, which is the buyers, right? Always I saying that when you're making offer, you're not just thinking about yourself, you're thinking about the seller. So when you're a listing agent, you probably think about the buyers. Okay, if the buyer willing to make that kind of offer or not, all right. If not, then you gotta wait until the market back on. You cannot say, oh, the other guy in the same building just a few floor higher than us, they sell at a good price. They are different. Maybe they have a better view, right? Maybe they have something better than you. So you can do a bidding offer, or you can do just the regular listing. I mean, this is all fine. So let's say in this case, we're still with the change a little bit to 80, okay, price of 80, and then yeah, right here. Okay, so commission is sometimes people say 4.5, sometimes People say 5, sometimes people say 4. My suggestion is this: just always put them 5, okay, and then tell them that the cooperating agent will the standard is 2.5, and our standard is 5 for everything, okay. But if you really want to have a discount, we can do a separate agreement for rebate, okay, rebate agreement for the listing agent. That's it, okay. You don't want to get into too much detail with that, okay, and do put here deals or not, okay. That would be a good thing to do that. Of course, if the seller comes back and say, no, I really don't want to see 5 here, okay, fine, then it's 4.5. Okay, always try from the standard. You say it's always standard 5. If you want more detail, just call me. Okay, I tell you why this is the good thing to do. Okay, now 90 days. Okay, and then that's it. Okay, for this page, anything missing? No, no. Good, good, good. So they will have the signature or the initial. Good. That's good. Okay, now the day for another, you can just put on the same day, okay? Because that's the electronic signing. So as I mentioned, that is you will get it instantly. So there's no need to wait for another one. 161, as I mentioned, because you are myself simulating myself as the seller and also the real estate agent. So be as the name that association, and then here just you know sales agent is always right, and then representing the company right, right, property, and then you can just say seller, right. Registered real estate agent. That's good enough. Okay, that's it. And then you will sign here, okay, and then the date, and then you don't have to ask our boss to sign it, right? Our manager, because just the disclosure, you serve the purpose of this disclosure, okay? You post this form in the attachment. Somebody even add the comments on the broker remark saying, I'm the realtor, or the seller is the realtor, something like that. It's good enough, okay? So when you're gonna sign this, get the manager or the boss to sign this is when you have an offer really coming in, and you're gonna accept that, or you're gonna just do the counter, wherever you will get it, okay? So at the end, you can make this signature back. You don't have to do it right now, because if it's Sunday and then you're thinking you're gonna put it on the MLS today, are you gonna wait for it or not? You know what I'm saying? Okay. So and then that's it. That's all you need to do, and just save as it, because you're still waiting for what? Waiting for the data form. Okay. Because as I mentioned that you still need the well, we can just put it as this is 208. Okay, save. 208 plus 1, just 1. Save this. So now you have this emerald, right? Within the emerald is the form that you have to. Now I just give you guys just a view. I know most of you already seen this, but if not, this is the form, which is exactly you were seeing from the content is exactly you would be doing again. If you fill up this, you have to do it again in the Realm MLS. Okay, so that's a double work, right? Double, double the effort for nothing. So we don't do that. Okay, so go back. Okay, now from here, pretty much we leave it alone. Okay, now we go back to the Realm. Okay, we need to go to edit. Okay, as I mentioned that we're gonna do the edit from here. Okay, and from the edit, you're gonna see this is the what the yeah. I'm gonna pull up the check. Okay, now you can search the address agent now, because we already have this listing here, right? So why not just quickly grab the ID, the MLS number, okay, and do a search. Okay, now you got it. Okay, good. That's exactly when you're looking, right? So we do room listing. Okay, now we have it, right? Yeah, someone say I'm switching too fast, right? Don't worry, guys. This is gonna be a video recorded. So when you play the video, you can pause it, you can play backward, anything, okay? Because I'm running out of time. I only have 1 hour. Okay. But if you have any questions later on, you can just call me and during the after this training. Okay. Now you go through this. Firstly, you clone the listing. Okay. Once you clone the listing, you do validate. Okay. Validate will show you all the information that you need to fill in. What information you need to fill in? Up-to-date information for your listing, for your this listing. Okay. Because you're cloning something from previous listing versus somebody else, right? Because somebody else did a listing, now you seller want to sign the listing with you, right? Because the other one is expiring probably. That's how many days DOM? Let's try to find out. 76, right? It's already past 60 days, so you know what I mean? Okay. So property management information, you're gonna do what? Okay, this is the property management information. So copy over, that's it. Okay, a month, days, this thing, as I mentioned, that we're gonna have a 80 back on, right? So it was 868, now we're back on 880 as the as the request by the seller. Okay, so otherwise they won't sign it, right? If you don't put it at the end, you're not gonna sign for it. Okay, that's the tax year of 2023. Expiry date, as I mentioned, at the end of April. Oh, it's already there. Huh? Good. And processing. See, right here, they tell you that the rules of trap. Okay, MLS rule 325 state that you at least have 60 days. Okay, if you're less than 60 days, you won't let you go. Okay, so processing remark, that means when is a closing day. So, okay, because right now it's a vacant, so it doesn't really matter. 90-day holdover is the whatever the standard. Okay, and then the maintenance fee. Okay, remember this is one that I mentioned that do not make it wrong. Contract commencing day, because you're doing this, you just put it as today. Okay, do not put the days in. Do not put the old day, right? Do not choose old day. Always choose today. So you will say, oh, maybe I'm not going to post today. What happened? Okay, come back again, edit the draft, and then change the date to the date that you're going to post on the MLS. Okay, remember that. Seller's name. This is the one. Okay, just do it. Please. That's it. That's the so when you fill in the information that the little mark is gone. Okay, so when you clear out all the mark, that means you are good to go. Okay, remember that. So footage source, that means when you put on this 1000 to 1199, why you put on this and where did you get the proof? Okay, for what? From what? So sometimes you can say from impact, or sometimes people say what? As per builders, you floor plan. Okay, both okay. Okay, so just put down one. Don't put it. So, okay, there's no need to put down too much. 40 characters only. Okay, just for demo purpose, I can do that like that. Okay, for your real listing, don't do it. Okay, waterfront, there's nothing to change because it already copied from the previous listing. Interior, that's the ensuite laundry. If you have one door, one special little room there, open up, and then there's the washer and dryer inside that, then yes, say yes. Okay. Rooms details, that's good. You can add it. Okay. Sometimes you find something missing, you can add it in. Okay. If not, then just leave it there. Comments. Okay. Of course, you want some comments. So in this case, let's say I just copy this, right? Now, yesterday I showed you guys how to use GPT to come up with the description for client remark. That's where you're going to put it. Okay. And then the go for the if nothing is changed, that's just basically I used before. I create this basically, so you can use that. Encryption, right? And then what? Broker remark. So if you still want to get them the for the broker remark, you can put there, right? 3% commission to BA, don't miss out. Easy showing with key consist. That means you don't have a logbook code. Everything will be done in the security desk. Ask security desk to give you the key. You're gonna bring the RICO license and the business card offer anytime, include Schedule B A01. A01 is what? From their company, okay? It's not yours. And then 5% deposit by bank draft is very important, right? If you don't mention it, sometimes they will give you less deposit, right? That's still good, okay? Buyer BA to verify all info status that is available, okay? This is something different. Sometimes you may not have it, but always as a good listing agent, you would do it for the statistic, because if you don't provide that, they're going to put on the conditions saying they have 13 days to review it. Get it 10 days, 3 days to review it. So altogether 13 days. So are you going to wait for 13 days for something happen? I would say better not. Okay. So if you provide it right away, they can have 3 days, or you may ask them just to take away the just remove the status. Okay, they can just review it before they make an offer. Some of the listing agent, they just don't let you to put down anything for the bidding. If you say, hey, this is bidding offer, why you put down a condition, right? But now it's gradually balanced market later on, maybe sell the market, who knows, right? So it's a negotiation. Okay, it's up to you. Okay, my phone number is 780 and then the commission to the corporation, as I mentioned, the 2.5. Celebratory, no. Okay, if you have this one, you have to disclose it. You can put it to the attachment so everybody can see that. Okay, if you don't have it, just say no. If you have it, you have to provide it. Certificate say yes, because I say yes in the broker remark. Distribute the internet, yes. Display address, yes, yes, always yes to all this. Okay. Otherwise, other platform will not have information if you say no. Okay. You want the realtor.ca, you want the other platform that the access to MLS will get the information. Otherwise, you're listing only on MLS searching, that's no good, right? What about Real Master? What about House Simmer? They also wanted to have this piece of information. So you want to do the promotion for your listing, as I mentioned yesterday, right? You want to promote it. Now for broker remark, okay, for broker open house, you can provide it. It doesn't really hurt, okay? You can have a broker open house and also you have a public open house. But for broker open house, you only have 1 day, okay? So let's say this is Sunday, you still have time, right? You can press 2 to 4. That's it. Okay, occupancy right now is vacant. Contact after expire, you will say what? No. Okay, you don't want your owner but got the always but by the other agents once they expire. Okay. Now follow, you're gonna upload that attachment. As I mentioned, you're gonna upload the attachment of 161, and then if you have to upload what? Upload the Schedule B. Okay, so to have a Schedule B here. Okay, I can't find one, so that's okay. So you do that. You will do a Schedule B. Where are you gonna get Schedule B from? Okay, always go to Agent Portal. Type in Schedule B. Okay, you will get it. All right, that's how you do. Now, assuming now you validate fine for your listing, now you can do preview. Generate the form. Okay, see? So that's the whatever that you enter, and then you have at the end the signature for the seller. So this is the data form. Okay, as this saying, this is the data form for seller to sign. Okay, that's good. So you will download this. Okay, put it as what? Edit, review. Or yeah, straight. Right, put it in your desktop. Now we go back to Skyslope. Okay, we have what? We have this all form here, but remember that we create the envelope, right? So, and you didn't send this envelope to your clients yet, so you can do it here. Add the form. From where? From the uploading, right? Because it's not in the system yet. So the first one will be added this document, right, is right here. Okay. So now you have all forms ready. That's all you need to do, right? Remember I mentioned that A10, there's no need anymore. Prepare signature now. You need to sign, okay, as the agent and this guy. Now you have what? Have preview. Oh. Next. Now you get to the what? DigiSign. Okay. I actually did this one with you guys before in the previous listing for DigiSign using Skyslope to make offer, right? So I will quickly go through this. This one is already signed. And now because Calvin need to sign this as agent, you put signature here. Okay. And because you have a date already, you don't need it. And you switch for the clients. Okay. And you have the signature. Okay, and then move the date here. That's it for the RICO info guide. And look at this 200 for the listing agreement. You'll find that you're missing the initial from the client. So you need initial. Okay, and the rest, fine. Okay, so do not contact. Okay, so consent real estate board to contact seller. No, you don't want that. So just put it, do not contact. Okay, and then here, signature fine, declaration insurance very important, fine. Now remember that we have the electronic signing, so we can just do the what? Acknowledgement for the offer. Okay, that's good for that one. Then we're moving to here for the 161. Form 161, you have to sign this one as what? As agent, right? So we're going to switch back to the agent. Signature, register making the declaration, which is me. You can just do that, right? And then you have a timeline. So that's fine. So that's good. Another one done. Now get to the last one, data form, right? You want the seller to review it. Seller here, signature here. Done. Okay. So you have everything done. Probably one signing for your seller client to sign everything. That's it. Now you can do send. you have to sign for listing. Okay, always make it something 612, right? Send the signature. Okay, now go ahead. Sign now as the agent. That's a good thing with Skyslope. Okay, you can sign it right away. Sign. Okay, right. As the agent, right? You want to see everything complete at the end, right? Do it. So just keep it. Finish signing for yourself. Now we switch to what? This guy now. Oh, it's not over. No, it's not coming. I wait. Oh, good. So usually is instantly happen this, right? It depends on network or depends on the problem with the system, right? Sometimes system may have problem, then you will have trouble. So I'm simulating client side, okay? The client signing. So go here to the signing. Okay, this is for client, right? Seller. Just do the first one. Okay. This MLS listing, that's good. If you're doing the exclusion, you will sign here, right? But this is MLS. Okay. Sign, seller, sign, initial, sign, 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 finish. Okay. So you can download it right away. Okay. Or you just leave it like that. Okay. So Emerald completed. Also, you got another one coming. Okay. So that's good. So as I mentioned, that's all you need to do, and already signed it. So you go back to your listing, right? Now you don't see it anymore. Go to the draft. That's the one you just created today, right? Make sure you click the right one, right? Don't put the wrong one. Now you can do something. Okay. Of course, I'm not gonna press that, right? Press the button, you're gonna submit it. Okay, then I'm in trouble. Okay, so you guys know that once you submit the button, click on that, then what? After 30 minutes, your information will be there. Okay, no more Form 290, as I mentioned. Okay, you have the why. I just mentioned the why. Okay, you should pay attention. Okay, or you have question, call me. Okay, now go back to where? What do you need to do? As I mentioned at the beginning, we need to go back to the trap homepage. Go to what? Booker Bay. Okay, because what? Because after 30 minutes, you're gonna see your listing in the Booker Bay. Okay, I don't want you guys to fill up the new listing checklist. I asked admin to do it for you. Because we're doing training, I asked you guys to learn how you can do it yourself. So you don't have to wait. Okay, so assuming I have this listing is my current listing. Okay, you click on that, you go into the showing. Okay, and then you do that. See, I have a whole bunch of showing, right? And then showing the coding, showing configuration. Now, you can go for all this. That's the training video for the how you're going to use Broker Bay. But I'm not going to details about this, but I'm going to show you quickly. That's what I done with that in 30 minutes for the sewing. Okay, maximum sewing, and then you can manipulate this. Let's say 9 o'clock, starting 9 o'clock, and stopping 9:30. You don't want it too late because it's disturbing the labor. You're gonna get complaint. Okay. So that's what I'm doing. And you can also do something that you yourself, okay? You just play like that, okay? The Sunday morning, you don't want that. Something like that, you can restrict it, okay? And then go to the, what was approved sewing. Sometimes you can do auto confirm. I always suggest, right? You don't want to, unless the seller is living there and you wanted to get the seller to approve, then you will say seller contact to confirm. Otherwise, always choose the middle one, okay? Auto confirm. Because this one I turned off already, right? So, and then you can choose this, okay? And say, and then auto confirm. Okay, Now, because we are using the key at the security desk, you do this, okay? If you have the key as the master lock combination lock, okay, you put down there. 234 is your lockbox code, and then you will say lockbox on rails by the door, by the main entrance. Something like that. You know what I mean? So you don't have if it's obviously where you can find a lockbox, you just just put it there. Because the this is the condo building, sometimes you may need to show instruction where to find the lockbox. Okay, it's better for the PA, and then the rest just all on, and then say save. Okay, you're done with your configuration for showing. Okay, it's based on your, or you can also put the listing agent to confirm. Then every time you have a showing request, you have to approve. If you have time, you can do that. Okay, so I cancel this one and then go to the offer. That's the second thing you need to know. Go to the offer setting. You would allow the offer registration, definitely. Okay, now going down to here. Okay, the rest you don't have to do. Just pick up what only showing agent to register their own offer. That's fine. Making offer document mandatory when registered. That's good. Offer does submit online must be verified. Do you need that? If you say yes, then yes. Then wherever they put in the registered offer using the broker pay, okay, nobody will get updated of the number of the offer until you approve it. Okay, so most of the time I would say just leave it like that. You don't want to do that. So you can verify that offer later on. If you find it is wrong, then you can say, make an alarm saying, no, that's we have a 10 offer instead of 12 offer because 2 of them is not legitimate. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. All right, so that's one of them. The last one I'm going to tell you guys is to do open house for public. This is all about your listing, right? So, and go from it's beyond the scope of Skyslope, but anyway, why yeah. Okay, so you do what? Manage. Okay, type in manage my profile. Okay, go from there. Default. If you have logged in before, we has trouble. Okay, now this is the what? This is the management profile, and that's open the house. Okay, and you can click on that. Now, if you have a listing, you just add the open house list from here. Okay, and then you go for that. I think we also have a training about this. You guys can later on to find it out. Okay. I think I have to go over all the things I can talk about, and okay, cool. Okay, got it all. Okay, so we go to the Q&A session. I will stop recording.